Hey, what's going on, everybody? This is your man, Fit Technology Wellness Coach Mike, and I want to thank you for participating in this group coaching platform. Thank you for being a patron, and thank you for supporting what I'm doing. I've done a lot of videos on Facebook, just inviting people to information, inviting people to take some proactive step, to improve their health, to improve their lifestyle in the way of diet and nutrition. And so I've announced several times different ideas that I have, different belief systems that I follow and adopt to with diet and nutrition. And so now I wanted to kind of take those of you who may not be able to afford a one-on-one coaching session with me for 3 months or 6 months, but still not leave you out and give you a platform where you can get some information and some guidance. And that's exactly what this platform is. It's not as deep and extensive as one-on-one coaching training will be, but we'll just kind of lay out some basic ideas for you to kind of get you educated, because I believe firmly that knowledge is what will free you and will prevent you from perishing. As the book says, my people suffer or perish due to the lack of what? Knowledge. So with this platform, hopefully I'll be able to get you, up-to-date information, or just help you with guidelines and strategies for learning about the ketogenic diet and intermittent fasting, so that you both can, so that these two things can be a benefit for you. Because aren't you tired of missing this every year? You're tired of missing your mark, your weight loss mark. You promise to do this and do that with your health, and to fit in this dress or fit in that bathing suit, but it just doesn't pan out that way. And so now, hopefully, with what we're going to provide through this platform, a stream of education, hopefully we can get you to hit your mark this time around. Okay, so let's get right into it. We're talking about two different things here, but we're combining them both. So most of you guys are here because you want to have some type of body composition change within your body, right? You want to look different, you want to feel different, and you want to be healthy overall. And so there are different things out here that people are doing, and two of the most important things that I have extracted from all of the noise is the ketogenic lifestyle and intermittent fasting. Those two forms, I think, are the two most powerful forms, and then you add an exercise which complements the two. But I think those two forms would be two of the best forms that you could do to get a handle on weight loss and to really plunge through plateaus. But most importantly, not just to lose the weight, but to maintain and keep it off. See, a lifestyle is something that you will be able to constantly have those results or the benefit of that which your lifestyle will promote. So if your lifestyle is this, then you should be getting this type of benefit all the time. So we want to have a lifestyle that promotes health and promotes weight reduction and maintenance all the time. Some and most diets, you lose weight in the beginning, but it's not a lifestyle, because you can't continue to live what you did to lose the weight to keep it off. Because what you did, the measures were so drastic, they were so unrealistic, that they're not sustainable. And so the weight came back. So what we want to do is help you find the customizable, this is customizable, a customizable formula for you that you can lose the weight, feel the energy that you need to feel, and keep the weight off, so that now what you did to keep it off, to lose it, it truly is a lifestyle. So let's start with fasting. Fasting is nothing more but the abstaining of food. It's just that simple. You eat, you're in fed state. You don't eat, you're in a fasting state. The fasted state is one of the most important states that you can be in when it comes to metabolic improvement and weight loss. Why? Because when your body is not consuming food, therefore it's not utilizing food energy. And when your body is not utilizing food energy, it has to go within to find energy to continue to function and to perform metabolic activities within the body. So if your body is full of sugar, full of glucose, if your liver is fatty, And, it may take some time for that process, for the body to purge itself of the sugar internally on the visceral layer. Okay? However, if you practice fasting, then you will begin to get that sugar out of the cells, out of the liver, get the fat off of the liver, get the fat off of the visceral organs. Then you can begin to start to lose subcutaneous fat around the muscle, okay? Fat under the skin primarily. And this is what we want to do. So fasting puts you in that state of your body is burning or eating itself, okay? And the more you can do that, the more that you can fast in between your meals, or the longer that you can do that. It takes time, but that's why you're here. So with fasting, we're going to start you off with a very, very slow, methodical process, okay? Keto. What is keto? All keto is the within your diet you have 3 different macronutrients. You have fats, carbs, and proteins. They all provide energy for different situations. Carbohydrates is an energy source that the body wants to utilize right away. Okay, right now is what the carbs is. The carbs is a right now energy. Okay, so the opposite of that is a higher fat diet, which is keto. Okay, why do we get the term keto? Because what happens is, if the body is utilizing more fat, okay, for energy than sugar, then the body goes into what's called ketosis, and now it begins to utilize ketones. The body converts glucose into, fat, but then the body will start to use ketones for energy if sugar is not present. Okay, the body will use fat or ketones for energy if sugar remains to be absent from the body, and that's what happens. So if sugar remains absent from the body, what does that mean? That leaves the body with what to burn? Fat. It wants to use that clean energy source, fat. Okay, and this is the way, by keeping your body in ketosis, this is the way that your body will begin to shed fat, internally and externally. Combined with fasting, the abstaining of food, allowing your body to also burn fat internally and externally. Why? With keto, you're not raising your insulin. See, one of the things that keto style eating does is that it prevents your body from producing insulin. Insulin is a hormone that is used to push nutrients out of the blood into the cell. When insulin is constantly up, constantly raised, our body does something very, very unique. It stores fat. So that is why fasting is key, because when you fast, there's no food coming in. That means insulin levels are low. Once you break your fast, you want to break your fast with higher content of healthy fat, low carbohydrate. Therefore, you're still fasting from carbs, but now you're eating, you're satisfied because of the food that you're choosing to eat, your higher fat, moderate protein, and very low carbohydrate. So once you break your fast, you want to break your fast with a keto style eating. And that's how we merge the two together. Some people don't fast, but they just do keto. So they'll eat 3 times a day, but it's all keto food. But I say, let's give the body a break, right, from any kind of eating. Let's give the body periods of breaks in between. And when you do eat, then eat the higher healthy fat. So the macronutrient profile is 75% 75% fats, and I think it's, 14, what's that, 25, it's like 14-15% protein, and then like 5% fat. Okay, And so, I'm sorry, carbohydrate. I think it's like more like 20% protein, somewhere between 15 and 20% protein, and 5% carbohydrate. So your carbohydrate amount is very, very low. You have moderate protein and higher fat. So you can imagine how satiated you will be on a keto-based diet, okay? But your body still needs a chance to break, to rest. And this is where the fasting comes in. Okay, so if you combine the two, I believe you will have a very powerful method, because some people say keto isn't healthy and it has caused this problem, that problem, but I don't think that is healthy. I think some people have abused it because they got the green light to eat butter and cheese and all the meats and things like that. And I still think that you need to have balance within that. And then with fasting, while you're not eating at all, you're abstaining, you're still giving your body a chance to rest, detoxify itself, even from the keto eating style, okay? So even though it's high fat, what does that look like? Well, you're eating foods that have fat, okay? Lean meats, lean beef, organically grown chicken and beef, lamb. I don't do pork, but if you're a pork eater, you can go on and eat pork if that's what you want to do. I don't do it for health reasons. I don't think it's healthy, and for religious reasons. We're just forbidden to eat it. But you can do what you want with that. You can eat pork if you want to. It is a meat that is high in fat. If you're going to eat pork, I don't recommend it, but if you do, you want to go with the organically grown. Anything organically grown is better than not, okay? Your vegetables, all vegetables that are grown, above the ground, eat those. And then cook your vegetables in fat. Cook your vegetables in coconut oil, olive oil, ghee, okay, and lard, okay? Cook your vegetables in fat. If you're going to do like a bone broth, right, or chicken broth, you can use the fat to cook it in. Okay, scrape the fat off the top and use that to cook with. Delicious, okay? So we're not being afraid of utilizing fat. We're actually encouraging fat, but still use fasting as a tool to give your body a break from eating it, period, okay? So those are things that you want to do, guys. So that's the first video intro for keto and the first video for intro for fasting. Next video, we'll get into more strategies about things. And also, guys, you can ask questions. If you have a question, we will deal with the questions right here on the video feed, okay? So thank you. Welcome to week 1, and let's get the fat going. Let's lose this fat, guys. Let's crush it this time, okay? All right, y'all. We out. Peace.